Manny Pacquiao has been rumored to come out of retirement to fight Gervonta Davis, and now Gervonta has responded to Manny's call-out. Max Kellerman believes that Manny is still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters out there.
Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
I'm surprised that boxing fans, unless you're caping for a guy, this is pretty straightforward. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, do any of us believe that if they were the same size naturally, Floyd would beat Pacquiao?
While Manny understands his own level, he was hoping to have his name remembered in a different way.
Manny, who's your favorite fighter? Manny, who's your favorite fighter in history? Who do you like the most? What do you like in history the most? Which boxer? Who's your favorite?
It's hard to say my favorite. A lot of fighters are good fighter in terms of skills. There's a lot. Like Hoya, Sugar Leonard, Julio Cesar Chavez, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. There's a lot of, but I cannot say because I don't know them. I don't know what their attitude or the way they treat each other. But for me, as a boxer, I want to be an inspiration and role model to everybody. That fame is not important to me. Fame is not success. Is not important to me. I don't put that in my head. I just want to be living, simple, friendly to everybody.
Manny has been looking to come out of retirement, and quite a few pros think Ryan Garcia should be his opponent. Eddie Reynoso stated that one of the most difficult fighters to train is Ryan. He said Ryan is a very good guy, but he focuses a lot on cameras and outside distractions rather than boxing itself. He explained that Ryan moves around too much, from Los Angeles to Las Vegas and other places, which affects his focus. Oscar de la Hoya also wanted to see Ryan face Manny. He said the reason this fight can now be discussed is because Manny was involved in a legal situation that previously prevented him from fighting in the United States. He added that this is now a real option and could happen around 142 or 143. However, Ryan Garcia doesn't want this fight and is frustrated with Oscar continuing to mention matchups he doesn't agree with. Ryan stated that this fight isn't happening and that he has already made his intentions clear. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia is pushing for a rematch with Gervonta Davis, saying he believes under different circumstances he could win. He also mentioned the challenges of fighting while dehydrated and how that affected his performance. Eddie Reynoso also shared his opinion, saying he doesn't favor Manny Pacquiao fighting bigger opponents at heavier weights. But as a trainer, his role is to prepare fighters for the matches they accept. He explained that final decisions come from the promoter Oscar de la Hoya, while his job is to give advice from a training perspective. He added that a fight between Tank Davis and Ryan would be more interesting since they are closer in weight. Naturally, Conor McGregor also put his name forward, looking for another crossover fight with Manny. He made bold comments, even referencing past financial disputes and calling Manny out directly. Conor later confirmed that talks had taken place in the past, saying there were discussions about a fight in Saudi Arabia a few years ago and that it could still happen in the future. However, he also mentioned that he is currently focused on MMA. Devin Haney also mentioned his name as a potential opponent for Gervonta Davis, saying that the biggest fight would be him versus Tank. He explained that the fight would likely happen at 140, where it makes the most sense, especially since Tank has fought there before and focuses more on money fights than titles. Amir Khan has also been pushing for a fight with Manny Pacquiao, revealing that talks have taken place and that there is strong interest in making it happen. He said it would be a great fight and that he has always respected Manny. Manny has confirmed these talks but clarified that nothing is finalized yet and the fight is expected to happen next year, possibly at 147. He also mentioned that he is open to other big fights, including facing Floyd Mayweather again.
The best fighter I fought probably was Manny Pacquiao, because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. It's just certain moves that he made.
While Floyd has given Manny a lot of credit, he still believes a rematch isn't necessary since he handled things the first time.
Pacquiao obviously got power also.
Right.
You know, I've been in there with him.
Did you feel his power?
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid.
Right.
And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there.
Right.
So it's obvious we both felt we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Right. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this: if you get it done right the first time, you got to do it again.
Manny was the one who confirmed talks about a possible fight with Floyd Mayweather in December, saying an exhibition in Japan is being discussed. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis believes he stands above many great fighters. He said he sees himself as a complete boxer puncher, unlike Mike Tyson, who he described more as a brawler, adding that he feels he has the full package. Gervonta Davis's recent training footage also impressed many fans, although some question whether the clips have been sped up. Manny has also shown interest in fighting Gervonta Davis at certain weights. He said Gervonta is a good fighter, and that if he moves up to 147 or even around 145, a fight could happen, adding that his experience gives him confidence. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe Knockout Revolution and check out more content on your screen now.